Born Richard Starkey on July 7, 1940, in Liverpool, England, Ringo Starr's early life was defined by hardship and resilience. Raised in the working-class district of Dingle, he experienced serious health issues throughout his childhood, spending long periods in hospitals battling conditions like peritonitis and tuberculosis. Despite missing school and falling behind in education, Ringo found solace in drumming, often creating rhythms on bedpans and tables during his hospital stays. These early challenges shaped his character, fostering a strong sense of perseverance that would later help him rise to international fame. Though his early career was filled with working-class jobs, including as an apprentice joiner and factory machine operator, Ringo's passion for music remained unwavering. Inspired by early rock and roll, he joined local bands, eventually becoming part of one of the most iconic groups in music history, the Beatles. The Beatles, Ringo Starr's rise to stardom. Ringo's big break came in 1962 when he replaced Pete Best as the drummer for the Beatles. His addition to the band completed the iconic lineup of John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison. Known for his steady beat and inventive drumming, Ringo's contribution to the Beatles' sound was vital, though often understated. While John, Paul, and George took the limelight with their songwriting and vocal prowess, Ringo's rhythm played an essential role in creating the Beatles' unmistakable sound. Songs like Ticket to Ride, Rain, and A Day in the Life showcased his skill as a drummer. Beyond his musical talents, Ringo's infectious personality and comedic charm made him a fan favorite. His warmth and humor helped balance the tension that came with the Beatles' skyrocketing fame. Solo career, Ringo Starr's musical evolution. When the Beatles disbanded in 1970, Ringo Starr's career didn't fade into obscurity. Instead, he embarked on a successful solo career that proved his versatility as an artist. His debut solo albums, Sentimental Journey and Beaucoup of Blues, released in 1970, showcased his range across genres like pop, country, and jazz standards. In 1973, Ringo released his most successful album, Ringo, which produced hit singles such as Photograph and You're 16. These songs resonated deeply with audiences, and Ringo's friendly, approachable style helped him maintain a connection with fans even after the Beatles' breakup. His solo work allowed him to express his individuality outside of the Beatles' shadow, cementing his place as a talented musician in his own right. Ringo Starr. A career beyond music. Ringo Starr's talents weren't limited to just music. He also ventured into acting, appearing in several films during the 1970s and 1980s, including Caveman, 1981, That'll Be the Day, 1973, and The Magic Christian, 1969. His natural comedic timing and relaxed demeanor made him an appealing presence on screen. Later in his career, Ringo became a beloved narrator, lending his voice to the children's television show Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. His storytelling style was warm and engaging, bringing a new generation of fans into his orbit. Ringo's career continued to thrive as he formed the All-Star Band, a rotating lineup of famous musicians. His tours became celebrated for their joyful atmosphere and musical unity, blending Beatles classics with his solo hits and the songs of his bandmates. Recognition and honors, Ringo Starr's legacy. Ringo Starr's contributions to music and culture have been widely recognized. In 2018, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, receiving the title of Sir Richard Starkey for his instrumental role in shaping modern popular music. This honor came after decades of success both as a Beatle and as a solo artist. Ringo's steady beat and musical influence continue to inspire generations of drummers and musicians. His precision, musicality, and unique sense of timing have made him a legend in the music industry. Ringo's legacy is one of resilience, creative brilliance, and dedication to the art of music. His knighthood served as a long-awaited acknowledgement of his profound impact on the world of music. Finding Love Again, Ringo Starr and Barbara Bach. After his divorce from Maureen, Ringo Starr found love once again with Barbara Bach, an actress and model best known for her role as a Bond girl in The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977. The two met in 1980 on the set of the film Caveman, in which they both starred. Their chemistry was immediate, and Ringo later described their meeting as love at first sight. Barbara brought stability and calmness to Ringo's life, offering him the emotional grounding he had been searching for. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and they were married on April 27, 1981, in a simple ceremony attended by friends and family. Barbara's influence was crucial in helping Ringo confront his struggles with addiction. Together, they entered rehab in the late 1980s, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Ringo's life. Ringo Starr and Barbara Bach. A love that healed. Ringo often credits Barbara Bach with saving his life, both emotionally and physically. Her support during their time in rehab helped Ringo turn his life around. The couple's shared commitment to sobriety and their deep bond has made their marriage one of the most enduring in the entertainment industry. Despite the pressures of fame, Ringo and Barbara have built a peaceful and fulfilling life together. They split their time between homes in England, Monaco, and Los Angeles, where they maintain a quiet, meaningful existence. Both Ringo and Barbara are passionate about humanitarian causes, particularly environmental protection and addiction recovery. Their shared values of love, peace, and compassion are central to their relationship and are reflected in Ringo's music and art. The Beatles and the tensions. With George Harrison, Ringo Starr's relationship with his fellow Beatles was not always as harmonious as the music they created together. Though he admired and respected George Harrison, Ringo later admitted that he harbored more anger toward George than anyone else in his life. Their friendship had always been close, but the pressures of fame and personal egos sometimes created tensions. Ringo joined the Beatles in 1962, completing the group, but as the band's success grew, George often treated him as an outsider. The quiet spiritualism of George sometimes made Ringo feel disconnected. As the Beatles began to unravel in the late 1960s, their relationships were tested. Ringo often felt invisible, struggling to find his place in a band where his contributions were often overlooked. The affair that shattered their friendship. The breaking point in Ringo's relationship with George Harrison came when George became romantically involved with Ringo's first wife, Maureen. Though George was also married at the time, this betrayal hit Ringo hard. He admitted that the affair left him feeling deeply hurt, as it was not just about the woman involved, but about trust being broken. Ringo's resentment toward George festered for years. He later confessed that he hated George for what had happened, and the bitterness lingered long after the affair came to light. The tension between Ringo and George was palpable, especially during the filming of Let It Be in 1969, when the Beatles were already facing internal struggles, reconciliation, and George Harrison's death. Despite the deep resentment Ringo felt for George after the affair, time allowed the wounds to heal. Ringo's spirituality and his forgiving nature helped him move past his anger. When George was diagnosed with cancer in the late 1990s, Ringo set aside their differences and visited him at his bedside. Ringo later said that he told George, "I love you," putting aside all the years of bitterness. Their brief reconciliation was a reminder that love and friendship were stronger than past grievances. When George passed away in 2001, Ringo was among the first to publicly express his sorrow. Through tears, he said, "George was my brother. I might have hated him once, but I never stopped loving him." This heartfelt tribute highlighted the enduring bond between the two men, despite the complexities of their relationship.